All right, we've got the Jesus Lizard in the studio tonight. How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
You're doing
really great.
really great.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. Well, you know the deal. This is every Thursday Night Live. We have a band live, and this week we have Jesus Lizard on Touch and Go Records. And what are you guys going to do for us tonight?
Well, Wizard, we're gonna play 7 songs. Most of them new. None of them are on any kind of record or cassette or CD or anything like that.
So we won't be hearing the Neil Sedaka song?
Absolutely correct.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I know. Everybody is.
Anyway, and you got some gigs coming up. I'm glad to hear that you're going to play new material, though. You got some gigs coming up that we're going to talk about later, and you also have some trivia questions. I hear you're going to ask for T-shirts? Records?
Records. Come on. Okay, yeah, but the time isn't ripe yet for that. That'll happen in just a couple songs, and then that'll happen.
All right. Also, one more thing I wanted to ask you is the Wizard who usually does this. He is going to listen to this tape, and he is off seeing the Grateful Dead in Indiana. I wanted to know if you had any comments.
Oh well, the comments I had about that pussy is that next time I see him, I'm gonna cut off his leg and beep in his neck. What a sissy, going to see the Grateful Dead instead of staying here and doing his job and hanging out with us. Man, his bald beep, beep.
We'll be sure to pass it along, uncensored even.
Yeah, well, beep, 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 beep.
All right, well, whenever you guys are ready, feel free to start.
Right.
Got the Jesus Lizard on the Wizard.
Well, here's a notion, a single idea, swing by the ocean, because I can swim, 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 I can swim. I can swim. Hang by a maritime marine at nighttime, waiting waterlogged down by the high sea, waiting waterlogged for that guy to arrive. But he don't know that. Swim. I can swim. I can swim. I can swim. If there was one chance that he would come along, if there was even one chance that he would come along, if there was even one chance that he would come along, if there was even one chance, I got to drink by the drink. Back up with the flood. Stone. In the south by the sea. They're taking up. In the brine deep. I hang by a maritime marine at nighttime, waiting waterlogged down by the high sea, waiting waterlogged for that guy to arrive. But he don't know that. I can swim. 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 Okay, this is a sort of a momentary break wherein
wherein we wait for Dwayne to tune up for his smart guitar. However, that has been accomplished. It's now time. Hey, don't laugh at the mic, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, we were going to take a momentary break here and see if we can't give away a record.
Okay, and also I want to let you guys know out in the audience that the phone number here is 794-2861, so let us know what you think of the Jesus Lizard. Go ahead, guys.
Well, the question, we're going to ask a question in order that whoever calls up first with the correct answer gets to win a free record. I don't know, I guess it's our album Head. Anyway, the question is a very simple one. Any idiot that doesn't know it's an idiot. What was Vic Tabak's best known role? This question, and the phone number is 723-4196.
Nope. It's 794-2861.
Sorry.
Don't be getting off. So now some guy's going to get a bunch of crank calls in the middle of the night. 794-2861 for the question.
Okay, and we're going to be giving away another record in a couple songs, but right now just hang by your radio, you know.
Okay, and you guys are playing somewhere this weekend, right?
That's absolutely right, Mr. Wizard. We're playing at the Edge of the Looking Glass down on 13th Street in Wabash. I know you can't say that, but I can.
Feel free.
It's us, and the opening band is Wreck, who's a new band on Wax Trax Records. It'll be their first show, I think. You know, you'll all want to go down on that really get
All right, then the phone number here is 794-2861. I think most people out there are idiots or something, because they're not calling.
I think maybe there's some kind of phone problem. Look, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get another Coke, and I'll be right back.
No, you're not really going upstairs, are you? He left. He just left in the middle of the broadcast. First he tries to steal my microphone, then he leaves. Anybody else hear me out there? Oh, there's a phone.
girl playing a piano. If there's a little girl playing a big piano. Wow! Murder! The good soul of oh, wow! Murder! Wow! Murder! Wow! Murder! And then the daddy comes in. It jumps up on the piano. 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 Funny how like meanwhile at the local maternity ward down at the hospital. The nurse comes in with a big sledgehammer. Takes the sledgehammer and smashes the whole place up, kills all the babies. That's up all the expensive equipment. But there's more of the story than just that. Look what I've done! It's a call the doctor said, look what I've done! She called the doctor said, look what I've done! Doctor comes in. The doctor owner. Jacked off in her house. And then the motel manager comes by. Takes a little, took his hand and then it takes a little. Took his hand and then it takes a little. Took his hand and then it takes a little. Took his hand and then it takes it all right. Look, sick, oh, sick. Mouth breather. Don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy. I like him just fine, but he's a mouth breather. Don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy. I like him just fine, but he's a mouth breather. I expect when I return to some sort of order. No, such is not the case. No, such is not the case. I leave my home. I leave for a couple weeks. I leave my home. I leave it in the care of a friend. Don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy. I like him just fine, but he's a mouth breather. I leave my home. I leave for a couple weeks. I leave my home. I leave it in the care of a friend. And in my basement, I found rain and pills. And in my kitchen, I found my friend dead. Starting to smoke for 10 minutes of pleasure. Saying, if I cannot have you, but nobody will. But nobody will. What? Nobody. No, 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 no! Ready to roll, jumping the chill between the shoulders. Say, and I cannot have you, but nobody will. But nobody will. What? But nobody. No, 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 no. The pill and it all. Well, I changed my house. Hey boy, you like the way I changed my body? I got no hair on my well, I got no hair on my car, too. How do you like that, boy? Come here. Come here. Hey, get over here, man. Well, I'm feeling ready to roll. We're jumping his hair between the shoulders. If I cannot have you, nobody will. But nobody will. What? Nobody! No! 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 Nobody! No! 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 Nobody! No! 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 Okay, as I glance at my agenda here, looks as though it's time for another record giveaway, Mr. Wizard.
Okay, I'd just like to let you know that somebody did win the last one, even though we had a couple people call it first and just won the free record without answering the question.
What a bunch of blowhards.
Yeah, but somebody did get the correct answer. You want to tell them what the correct answer was?
Yeah, well, of course, it was Mel, the chef, the fabulous culinary expert on Alice.
All right, we also got a couple calls on what you didn't say what day the show was and if it was all ages or not. It's not all ages, is it?
It's not an all ages show.
So you need a pretty good fake ID or something.
Yeah, good fake ID, or whatever. Be a big guy. That's this coming Saturday, day after tomorrow at Edge of the Looking Glass down there at 13th and Wabash.
All right, well, it sounds real good from in here, I have to say, quite honestly, even. And I would tell you guys if you sucked, but it sounds good.
Cool. We certainly appreciate that.
All right, go ahead. You wanted to ask another question, give away another record.
Well, first, I just want to say I'm glad you didn't say it sucked, because I know that Dwayne would come in there and break your hands if you did say that.
I wouldn't want that.
But in any event, the next question is also equally simple. Any idiot could get it. How many times must a cannonball fly before they are forever banned? This song is called Then Comes Dudley. It's for my pal Lance Turnbow, who helped co-write the lyrics.
Okay, just before you start, sorry to interrupt, but the phone number here is 794-2861 if you have the answer to that question.
That's right, 743-87... Okay, 792...
794-2861.
Right, that's it. This is Then Comes Dudley.
To the mistress of a man who's crazy too. That woman carrying. Oh, don't come that way. Devin's gonna do us all a favor and tear down both new assholes. Devin feels the time has come to hear that balloon. Devin feels the time has come to clear this room. That's right, Dudley. Don't have a face, I won't eat it. He said, don't have a face, I won't eat it. He said, power of the pinky tail. Power of the pinky tail. Ooh. Was that woman crazy? She's the mistress of a man who is crazy too. Well, then comes Dudley. Oh, but out of face, I won't eat it. He said, power of the pinky tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God, please. As brave as a child, I took my night out. And then I started. What are they doing outside? What are they doing? What the hell are they doing outside? What are they doing? There's so much to grind on traffic. He's selling it so loud. And if you're not stuck down here now, I'm gonna trouble you guys. I'm a brown and crowd. It's dangling on light.
This one, it stops right here now. I believe it's trouble you invite. That you invite. And I'm so got a monkey tick, an orange bowl, and a Chinese dog. Oh! 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 Tonight is the night stick out blaze. A space is a child that goes on the line. And then I saw them, and then I saw them, and then I saw them, and then I saw them. I know they have them down there. I've seen them down there. A body parts all over this town. What are they doing? Well, that's all we're gonna do. So.
All right, it sounded real good back here. In fact, we got a few phone calls saying you were the greatest F-word band ever. That's what they said. They didn't say F-word, they said the real word. And a few other calls just saying that you were really good. But in terms of the question, the smartest thing that anybody said was, could you repeat the question? That was the kind of reply we were getting.
So you didn't give one away?
Nobody called with the correct answer. They all wanted you to repeat the question.
So should I ask a more simple question?
I think that's the caliber of intelligence we're dealing with. Oh, I don't want to insult the audience.
Okay, well, let's see. Here's an easy one. How do you spell U.S. mail?
Okay, how do you oh, there goes the phone right off the bat.
Now repeat their answer to me.
Okay, well, we can even put them on the air.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, if they call 794-2861. How do you spell U.S. mail? Well, you guys want to run down the list of songs you played while we were waiting?
Well, yeah, I'd love to. The first
Thanks.
one, as I recall, was a brand new one called Seasick. The next one, not quite as new, it's called Nub. The next one was Lady Shoes, then Mouth Breather, then Carpets, and then comes Dudley, and the last one was Monkey Trick.
Yeah, and those are all new songs, huh?
That's correct.
Wow, yeah, because they did sound real good. Actually, you know, I don't think anybody knows the answer to that one either.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what. Just tell them, well, look, whoever calls up and is able to give you their correct address, then give them the album.
You know, I wouldn't say this isn't an indication that people are listening, because this happens whenever we have really popular bands down here, because more people are actually, I'm serious, because more people are actually listening. I wouldn't feed you lies. I would, like I said before.
That's what they said when we played on the loop.
Why don't you have them promo the next gig?
Okay, go ahead. 794-2861 is the phone number. Go ahead, promo away. Next gig. Are you still here?
Who?
You.
No, I left.
All right, promo the next gig. We got a phone call, though.
Okay, yeah, the next show is day after tomorrow, At the Edge of the Looking Glass with us, the Jesus Lizard, and opening the show is the new Wreck.
Give us your correct name, address, and telephone number.
Okay, go ahead. All right, so that's a show?
They can't do that on the air, can they?
Do what?
Give their name, address, and phone number.
No, but we'll put them on the air in a second if you want to talk to them. You want to talk to them?
What's your name first?
That depends.
That depends? On what?
You do a little screening process first. No, I don't know.
Okay. All right, we won't put them on if you don't want to talk to them. But I do have to say, thanks for coming down here, and you guys sounded quite good. And if I was 21, I'd go on Saturday. In fact, I might even try and sneak in.
Okay.
All right, and thanks for coming down. Thanks, the drummer and the rest of you guys who can, I can't hear you, but I just want you to know I appreciate it. And we'll pass on all you said to the usual wizard who was here, who blew you guys off ruthlessly.
Well, Billy, Mike, and Doug, the guy says thanks.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Okay.
All right, and we got another winner for the album, and we're going to go on to I appreciate that. It sounded really good in the headphones, you know,
Thanks.
and it's on tape.
Okay, bye.
Bye, thanks. Okay, that was a Jesus Lizard live on WZRD Chicago, and it sounded quite good. Wouldn't you say so, sound man?
Oh, I enjoyed it thoroughly.
And I would like to say
I thoroughly enjoyed that one.
I would like to thank the sound man, as he's down here every week,
Well, thank you.
harassing us.